for a second chance at Arizona, but even a third chance against
Oh, definitely we're excited. I mean, ready to play and know what's coming ahead of us and just have to execute.
What went wrong the last two times you guys faced them?
What went wrong? I mean, I'm not really worried about last year as a different team, but this year, I mean, can't give up big plays. I feel like we didn't give them just driving downfield. It was more of just give up big explosive plays in the red zone and stuff like that. You play against a good team, they're going to capitalize on it, and we just have to make sure that we play a lot smarter next time coming around.
Last night, Coach said, you can't, win the game with one play because you're seeking revenge. How do you temper the emotions? Because there are a lot of emotions to take on Arizona.
I think you just focus on your preparation and really just getting ready for the game. I haven't really thought about one time about revenge, really. Just have thought about how are we going to execute better than them and how are we going to prepare to be better than them on Friday.
Aren't you thrilled? I mean, as a player, that team beat you 2 times in a row. Aren't you glad to see them again?
Yeah, of course you're glad. I mean, it gives you a little extra bonus or extra motivation, but at the same time, it's another game and it's another big game. I mean, every game is a big game and you have to prepare every game the same way or you're not going to be as great as you want to be.
And this game would get you to the playoff. Is it hard not to be thinking about that at all?
I don't think it's hard at all. I mean, it's just something that comes with this program, this culture. We haven't talked about the playoff one time, and that's why we're in an opportunity to get there because we're not worried about that. We're worried about the game that we have ahead of us because if you don't win that game, you don't get there.
What did you learn from the earlier game about their offense that you're going to take to this game?
I mean, they have a lot of good players, and they're going to spread the ball out, and they're going to take what we give them. They wait for us to line up, and then they're going to call their play. So we just have to do a good job of disguising, keeping the quarterback off guard, and just not giving up, not lining up in our defense and letting them know what it is.
Do you guys feel like you're a different team now than you were back?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel this is a completely different team than we had week 5, I think. I mean, I feel like our team after that game was definitely a turning point for the defense, especially. I don't feel like we're at all the same defense that we were when we played them.
What are you guys doing differently or better?
Really just practice and preparation. Like I'm sure we probably talked about the last couple of weeks, our defense has practiced a lot different, practiced a lot harder, and try to finish everything at practice so then on game day it's not as hard.
Going back to kind of what Gary was mentioning about not necessarily revenge, but just getting another shot at them. And there was a play in the game where you were one-on-one with, I think it was Nick Wilson, and he got the better of you and got a touchdown. Knowing that, do you want another chance at them and at him?
Definitely. I mean, thought I had my chance to get it back when we played him last time, but I guess his knee was on the ground. But, I mean, I'll get it back this game. I'm not really too worried about a running back breaking a tackle. I mean, they're a running back. I have to make the tackle, at least get him out of bounds. Can't just push somebody, so I'm not really too worried about that.
Every year you've been here, Ifo, this has been a team that's been in the national picture, one of the best teams in the country. Do you ever feel at this point, is this team possibly the best one you've played, or is it too early to know that?
I mean, it's still too early. I mean, we don't want to say anything ahead of time. We just want to worry about that at the end of the season. If we finish and we win the games, these next couple games, then yeah, it's the best team that we played on. But if not, then it's the same exact team that we had before.
Do you follow all this playoff stuff? And, when the show comes on Tuesday, do you know where Oregon is and all the other teams?
I mean, you have to. Everyone has cable. Everyone knows what ESPN is. So you see Oregon at the bottom, number 2, number 3, number 4, switching in every other week. But we don't really follow what they have to say or anything like that. You don't really have time.
But you're a lock if you win.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we expect that if you win your conference, you're going to get a chance to get in the playoff.